Leadership is about solving problems and making decisions, and you don't need to be the life of the business party to do either one. So, hello guys, my name is Daniar, and today I'm going to talk about why introverts make a great leaders. I think most of you are introverts a little bit, so I am, and I guess that you will get something new from my speech and use it in your life. Also, it will be useful for extroverts too. First of all, I will talk about the misconceptions about being an introvert, and after that, I will talk about reasons why introverts make a great leaders. So let's start. Um, According to Carl Robinson, about 30% of the population are identifying as introverts, and it is time to address the misconception that introverts don't make great leaders. To do that thought, we need break down exactly what is meant by introverts. A lot of people tend to think that they are shy, they hate people, they prefer be alone, and to do and they should change who they are to be more extroverted. But some psychological studies prove that it couldn't be further from the truth. So let me introduce you four types of introverts. First is thinking. Shyness doesn't preclude being an extrovert, and shyness is often confused with a quiet demeanor. A thinking or reserved introvert is more likely to deeply ponder and mull over decisions and paths of action before they speak on them. The second one is social. Social introverts and all introverts whole, they love people. They very much value the relationships and connections they have. They do, however, tend to have only handful to which they are wisely loyal. In business, this correlates to a manager's ability to choose employees and partnerships wisely. So next one is anxious. These are the anxious introverts who may worry about how they come off in social situations or who ruminate on outcomes. In business and leadership, however, these are the most empathetic and most oriented people in the group. And the last one is inhibited. While most introverts feel the need to recharge their batteries, they are perfectly okay in public settings. They may, however, prefer more intimate settings, as they are worn out more easily by large groups. In business, managers are wisely allow work alone for them to be more comfortable. Uh, Studies prove that according 40% of the leaders are introverted. Bill Gates, Steve Wozniak, Marina Mayer, some introverts who are very successful in the business world. And now I want to explain the several highlights of introverted people. So the first one is they listen when others speak. The ability to pay attention is one attribute of a good leader. According to aboutleaders.com, an extrovert will speak a lot in group and be the center of attention. The introvert quietly observes the group, listen to every person's contribution, and will only speak when they have something meaningful to say. Next is people listen to them when they speak. It is said that there is a power in silence, and since introverts take long to contribute to a discussion, when they eventually talk, their speech is so powerful that it impacts significantly on people, and this affords them to a positive perception. The third one is that introverts work well in solitude. Bill Gates, one of the richest introverted men, explained how isolation, deep focus, and internalization has helped him in his life to be more extroverted. Introverts prefer working alone, but are always receptive to suggestions from their employees. Working in isolation enables them to focus better. And the last one is that introverts develop meaningful connections. Extroverts are known for being social and that they can easily connect to each person in a group. On the other hand, introverts can be mistakenly judged to be disconnected from other people or just unable to make personal connections, and it is not true. It is just not easy for them to establish any relationship. Instead, they focus on quality and productivity, thus rendering the process of making connections slow but meaningful. According to inc.com, they will take time to open up to someone, but once they do, they establish deep relationships which are always personally and professionally rewarding. So my point of view is that introverts can be great leaders as well as extroverts. Did you find something new? So let's conclude all what I said. First of all, I told you about the misconceptions about being an introvert. Also, I told you 4 types of them. Next, I told you several reasons why introverts make great leaders. These are that they listen when others speak. People listen to them when they speak. They work well in solitude, and introverts develop meaningful connections. I'm not saying that extroverts cannot be great leaders. It is just for introverts to be more confident and know that if they want to be a leader, they can do that easily. So if you are introvert and you want to be a leader or manager in the future or now, just do it. So goodbye.